Evening. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. And hi. And welcome. And hello. I think I started last live stream with an accidental glimpse of my ceiling, so I was very careful to avoid that this time. Um, I don't want to give away any clues about my location, of course. Don't want to be able to track me down, anything like that. Let's see if I can get this in the middle of the screen. This is, well, just one of the options today because I didn't put up a poll because I wasn't actually sure if I was going to have the availability to do a live stream this week, and then, well, now I do because I'm here, and yeah, I'm here, and you're here, and we're all here together, and that's going to be brilliant. But question, or the question is, well, what are we going to play? Because over the past few weeks, I've been relying on you to tell me, because I'm not good at making decisions. And you've done very well. We've had a lovely selection of games, but this week, Livevine, who is a member of the Discord and a member of the community you will have seen on live chat here as well, massive shout out to them, has sent me Lost Ship over at RPG or Drive Through RPG. Or I should say from Drive Through RPG. And Lost Ship is a kind of dice-based space RPG, and I thought we'd give it a go. Full disclosure, it would be the first time that I've actually played it. So that could be fun, or it could be chaotic. I'm not particularly known for being able to pay attention to more than one thing, or even one thing at once, and thus could get a little bananas. But I thought we'd give it a try, and maybe even if we get so far and then have to stop, and we start it again and continue the saga next week, then I'm fine with that too, because I've got about an hour and a half, and we should be able to. I think we'd be able to break through it in that. I think. So yeah, I figure we play some Lost Ship. We've done a space RPG live before. Or it wasn't really an RPG per se, but it was the Space Fleet dice game, the Roll and Write, which I thought was a lot of fun. And this one, I think, would be a lot of fun too. It's a little more in depth in terms of the combat, and well, I guess just let's get into it. I mean, might as well just kind of let's just see what it has to offer. I've read through it, but like I said, I've never played it, so this. Yeah, just buyer beware or viewer beware or however you want to say it. Like. It could go off the rails, and if it does, we've got plenty of. I could play some. We could play some nice. Yeah, it could well be a Lost Ship of Prisoners. Absolutely, like we can make that determination. But yeah, if all else fails, we'll play some nice cribbage. We'll play a nice round of solitaire cribbage and call it a night. But yes, this absolutely could be a Lost Ship of Prisoners. I'm fine with that eventuality. What else have I got to tell you? Not a huge amount, honestly. I don't have too much. I mean, a lot of you know that I am in. I'm taking some college classes right now, and this is the last week of my. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Well, Chrissy, I like to set things. I like to just set things low and then overachieve. That's how I roll. But a lot of you, yeah, just maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't. I don't know. But hopefully we have a nice time on the way. Many of you will know that I'm taking some college classes right now, and this is the last week there and thereabouts of my quarter. So I am like in the midst of like writing final drafts and things like that, which is a lot of time. I was gonna say fun, but I don't want to lie on stream. These things are recorded. Striking me as an overachiever. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this slight. We have our little set of dice here, which we're gonna be able to use to roll. Imagine that we're gonna be using dice to roll. It's gonna be bonkers. Let's just flip the page and start. Chrissy, you act like I'm organized enough to have a major. Come on. Come on. I'm just taking classes and figuring it out. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows where I'm going on this wonderful space journey that we call life? I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Just something that isn't what I'm doing now is my goal. Out of college, that's what I'm going for. We also have some nice bubble. I've got hair everywhere. We've got some nice bubbly bounce today, which I frankly think is the dorkiest. Yeah, right. I think is the dorkiest title for a drink ever. But here's some bubbly bounce. We've got some caffeine in it, so you should, at least I'll keep you entertained if nothing else. Yeah, nothing screams overachiever like liberal arts undeclared major, right? I don't know, I'm just gonna explore some anthropology classes, maybe write a little poetry. Stupid boiler. I am, all jokes aside, out of the six classes I've taken so far, 2 have been poetry classes. So, do with that what you will. I really like poetry, so I want to do more of it. But as for following a career into the arts, don't bet on it. All right, I will start now though because it's been 5 minutes. So, welcome everyone to the stream. Hello, thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday. We're playing some Lost Ship, and it is a survival game by W.M. Akers. This is available on Drive-Thru RPG. Matt the Poet, you heard it here first. The incident. Your civilization's great migration was just beginning when something went wrong. From your place on the bridge, you watched the lead colony ship explode, starting a chain reaction of fire and death that wiped out half the fleet in an instant. Your captain didn't hesitate. She demanded you get the ship to safety, and you did, engaging the leap drive without waiting for the astrogators to plot a course through the stars. Now, half a galaxy away, you fly under familiar skies. You have no way back to the fleet, no way of knowing if there's even a fleet to return to. You press on alone, lost, in search of a planet to call your own. You will find it, or die. Huh. So they got a radiology certificate so they could work late nights, so they could get... that's a triple layer of logic that I can get behind. I appreciate that. Right, we've got 6d6, or actually more. We've got copies of the quick reference guides right here. We've got a sharp pencil, a good eraser, strong nerves, we'll have to find out. But a game of Lost Ship consists of encounters between your ship and alien threats as you leap from system to system in search of a habitable planet. Between battles, you'll scan for materials, make repairs, care for your pilots, and search for a planet your people can inhabit. If you find home, you win. If you run out of fuel or your ship is destroyed, you lose, and your civilization dies with you, or at least this part of it does. We are the executive officer of an empathy-class colony ship responsible for maintenance, logistics, duty assignments, and the safety of 40,000 colonists during and after combat. So that's a lot of lives on our hand, a lot of prisoners. You will do what it takes to survive. We're peaceful people who have dreamed for generations of crossing the stars. The ship is the pinnacle of our achievement, a nearly self-sufficient home, capable of producing food, water, and air during the years-long trip across the galactic dark. Your journey is made possible by the Gaussian leap drive, whose twin magnets rip holes in space, allowing you to slip from system to system. It's an elegant mode of travel, but it calls for vast reserves of fuel that, at the moment, you lack. Within the fleet, fueling ships fed your engines and battleships protected you from the dangers of space. Now, you fend for yourself. Your mining laser can strip fuel from uninhabitable planets. Your Curiosity-class scout ships can, in a pinch, serve as fighters, and beyond that, you're on your own. The alien threat. That's this guy. Since our separation from the fleet, we've met no one but the enemy. We know little of them. They respond to all peaceful communication with hostility. By the repellent architecture of their warships, we know they are ruthless, even bloodthirsty. And to defeat them, we must be ruthless as well. Their ships are slow and ugly. Though their weapons are powerful, their gunners lack accuracy. Most importantly, their engines are wasteful. If we outlast the first few blows, they invariably run out of fuel, allowing our pilots to destroy them without risk. We've encountered 3 types of craft: a fighter, a cruiser, and a battleship: Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. The larger the craft, the more damage they absorb, and the more guns they have. The following pages will show you what little we know. The following pages were entirely black, so I've just written them down. I'm off camera. but essentially, it's the bigger the ship, the better the guns, and the more armor they have. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hold on 1 second though, because I need to go here and do this really quick, because I wanted to have one of these reference sheets. I've got them all printed out here, but I actually wanted to have one of them up on screen as well. So give me just a moment. Log in, please. So yeah, I mean, I see you saying that 99% of them will die, and that is plausible. I don't know what the we also have to measure as part of the game how many innocent lives we kill by stripping their world of fuel so that we can go on flying, which is, you know, kind of messed up. But you know, we'll deal with that when we get to it. I thought I had written it out here. Hold on, sorry. A betting pool, yeah. Yeah, let's move it up to let's move it down maybe a little based on dice rolling. Survival rate, yeah, 0.01 maybe. But luckily we've got 6 dice, so that means I've got 6 times as many chances to save people. Correct? That's how dice work, I think. I thought I had written this down, but I'm going to write it over here just over again. So, I've got hair everywhere. Mark 1 is hit point 2, and guns are 1d6, and it flies until the 3rd round. The Mark 2 is HP 5, 2d6, and 4th round. And then the Mark 3 is... I already need to break out my eraser, that's not good. HP of 8 and 4d6. 4d6 and 5th round. Mark 3. Alright, back on the chat. Like a bundle chump. Yeah, thanks, I like these dice as well. These were... I think these are... I'm pretty sure they're Chessex, but I can't remember now. No. But yeah, I like them as well. Thanks a lot. So, familiarize yourself with the Executive Officer's log sheet, which tracks your ship systems, stores, scouts, and pilots. It's your responsibility as XO, that means Executive Officer, because I told you I'd done my research, to keep this sheet updated. In a desperate situation, we must remain organized to survive. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, well that's... doesn't bode well, but that's what we're going for. I'm going to put this off to the side here so we can read the rules, and this, I think, is going to be like our central piece here. So this is the Executive Officer's log. This is part 2 of the Executive Officer's log, and then I've got an encounter log as well. This is a big system, or I mean not a big system, but it's, you know, it's a good like 30 pages or something of like stuff. So yeah, we got some things to read and some things to learn. And like I said, if we need to split this into 2 videos, maybe we can. But we'll just play it by ear, as it were. Begin by writing the ship's name in the top right-hand corner of the sheet. Below, you will track the leap since the incident, your ship's fuel, and parts, a catch-all term for the mechanical miscellany that keeps your ship functioning. First person to put a ship name in the chat wins the ship naming rights. Go. Inspect the ships. Let's see. Okay, by default, you start with 6 fuel and 6 parts. Lovely. Let's start with 6 fuel and 6 parts then. So if I think that means we're just gonna fill in 1 through 6 like this, and then it'll go up or down depending on. Is bundle hump 4 the ship? The empathy class bundle hump? Oof. Nebuchadnezzar? I like that. I mean, I did say the first person, but I am pretty keen on the Nebuchadnezzar. Although I don't think I can spell it. Does that mean I'm Morpheus? Okay, all right. We'll go with Bundle Hump 4. All right, I'm okay with that. Maybe Mr. Nebuchadnezzar can come in and help us fly this thing. It's like HMS Bundle Hump. All right. Hull. Cobalt shell that keeps out the void. Engines, the leap drive, blah blah blah. Mining laser, yep, that does things. Scout bay, that's good. Sick bay, we can heal our pilots. Sensors, there's stuff around, look for things. Each of the vital systems can be damaged, reducing functionality or rendering them inoperable. Varying levels of damage here, and upgraded. After combat, they can be repaired or upgraded. Keeping them in working order will mean the difference between life and death. On the reverse of the Exos log, well, that's this, because I didn't print it double-sided. You'll track your scout ships and the brave women and men who fly them. Name each scout and pilot. Choose names that have meaning to you, such as friends and family, or favorite fictional characters. Okay, I'm gonna need 6 scout names and 6 pilot names. So throw them in there. Nebuchadnezzar's gonna be our first scout. I think it's like, I feel like I want to be like, I feel like I want to put an H in there, but I'm not. No, you know, now I'm not sure. Ricky? Ricky. Is that a pilot's name? Okay, we've got Solo Maddie. Slappy Jones, I can get behind that. Lawrence Ducky Smith. I'm just gonna go with L Ducky Smith, if that's okay, because my writing will not allow for that. Okay, Slappy Jones. I kind of like the thought of like people in the future utilizing like old historical surnames as first names. So like, can you imagine like, I imagine like in like the 23rd century, like a bunch of people being called like Churchill or like Washington or Lincoln or something like that. Like these like big important. Yeah, that's true. Every sailor's gotta have a nickname. Yeah, like I feel like there's gotta be like a but then like the last name would be something, you know, a bit more spacey. Oh, I was really close. Look at that. I told you there was an H in there. Nebuchad. So I missed out the D. And I've missed out the A at the end. But that's not too bad. XK5 Diesel Fin. Okay, I can go with Diesel. It's choose names that have meaning to you, such as that of friends and family, or favorite fictional characters. Percy DeRollo. Oh yeah, you said Ricky. I'm sorry, I missed writing Ricky. I said it out loud. Ricky Lionheart. I need some more ship names though. Can we have like overrated. All right, good luck, Chrissy. A leaf on the wind. That's a ship name. I like Serpico as a ship name. Sarah Moby Klaus. S. Moby Klaus. I gotta remember the quotation marks. What's a good word for? I want a nice like epic word like. I want Vitalia and it's just agency of finding white whales. Some space whales, we can do it. Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. The garlic bread, the HMS Garlic, and let's think of a like who would we be really sad to see die? I think like Tintin, right? Like everybody loves Tintin, and everyone would be terribly sad to see him die. So the Pork Chop Express. All right, so we've got our ship names and we've got our pilot names. Although we have 6 scouts, at the start of play we can only launch 4 per battle. Assign a pilot to each scout and number the active scouts from 1 to 4 to indicate flight position. All right, so Tintin and Garlic are staying behind, but we'll just go from 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Dolly Parton. You know what? I like it. Well, if you've got anyone else to name, then we'll name him Dolly. Alright, so each stage of our journey contains 7 moments. We have to leap into the system, assess the threat, fight if necessary, search the wreckage for parts, scan the system, make repairs and or bury our dead, and then leap again. When our captain gives the order, we strike 1 fuel from the store and add a tally to our count of leaps since incident. Assess the threat. Alright, so let's, we've got threat table here, we've got fights here, we've got... So determine what threat you'll face, roll on the threats table to, on the following page at the bottom of the table, you see a die roll changes as you plunge deeper into enemy space. Starting with a forgiving 2d6 minus 3, it rises to 2d for leaps 4 through 7. From there it increases by 1 every leap. Once we get to the alien homeworld, 15, we can take their home as our own. Lovely. Put a check next to each enemy ship on the encounter log and prepare to fight. If there's no threat, exhale, mark nothing, and move on to system scan at moment 5. That might be a quicker way to do it, because, yeah, we're going to have trouble keeping up with the amount of dead, I think, from the intrepid 40,000 that are setting off with us. Alright, so let's, I guess we'll assign pilots based on just flight position as well. So we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4 just to keep things sensible. And we're going to roll immediately on this table of threats. So we have made the jump. Do you feel it? I can feel it. Hold on. Can we feel it? Into outer space jump? That's not really very fast, is it? Let's maybe... Can we get like a fast... Did I do this last time? Sorry about the... If anyone's... Yeah. Just look away now if flashing lights are good. But there we go. We're launching through space, and now we land. So we've got a 7 minus 3 for our first leap is 4, and that means there is going to be 4 Mark 1 enemies to face. So that's lovely, and we're going to look at the encounter log here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships. They've each got 2 hull damage here, and then we're going to fight against them, which is broken into rounds. So Every ship fires each of their guns once. Our superior maneuverability means we always shoot first. The first round takes place far away from the colony ship and involves only our scouts and the enemy. For each scout, roll 1d6. Right, well, that's 4 of them. They record hits on results of 5 to 6, 1 HP damage for 5, and 2 HP damage for a 6. You may choose which enemy ship takes the damage, but you can't split the effect of a hit between 2 ships. For each hit, tick off the damage on the log. For each enemy destroyed, mark a kill beside the relevant pilot's name. Destroying a Mark 1 counts as 1 kill, 2 counts as 2, 3 counts as 3, and on reaching 3 kills, a pilot achieves veteran status and may add 1 to each attack roll. A pilot with 6 kills becomes an ace and adds 2. I hope you're following that. Because you can remind me of the rules once we get going. So this is going to be flight position 1. The Nebuchadnezzar is going to fire upon the enemy and cause 0 damage. The Leaf on the Wind is going to fire upon the enemy and cause 2 damage. So he's going to knock out Mark 1, or 1 Mark 1. So that's brilliant. And the Leaf on the Wind pilot is Ducky Smith, gets his first kill. So you love to see it. Well played, Ducky. The Serpico is going to go up and fire on the enemy and give us another 6. Absolutely unreal dice rolling right now. I can't decide whether I'm going to cross these numbers out or scribble them through. So we'll just have to see. But Slappy Jones with a kill to his name as well. We've got 2. Wait, no, we've got 2 more to go. We've 2 down and 2 more to go. So who's this? The Vitalia. Is that kind of onion? Have I named my ship after an onion? Have we got an onion and garlic? Is that where I got that? Is that where I got that word from? I think that's good old Slappy. Perfect. Next, roll 1d6 for each remaining enemy gun. Remember that Mark 2s fire twice and Mark 3s fire 4 times. They hit on results of 4, 5, and 6. To track their hits, you may find it useful to set aside each successful enemy die until its damage has been resolved. To determine which scout has been hit, roll 1d6 on the threat targeting table. Perfect. Okay, so 1d6 for each remaining gun, which means that is... Mark 1 has 1d6, so that's basically Vidalia. Okay, alright, that's good. That's good. We don't have onions and garlic in our fleet. Just one vegetable. Just one root vegetable per fleet, I think is a good way to go. So they're going to roll 2 dice, right? Like 1 for each. So, and they both score 3, so that's lovely. No hits this time. So no damage, no damage. And we're gonna have to see these quite a lot, so I'm gonna keep them like right here. I'm gonna turn off the boiler because it's blummin' warm. Hold on. Yeah, Vidalia. That's right. Not Vitalia. That would be embarrassing. Okay, so, and beyond, blah, blah, blah. So we've gone, that's round 1. The remaining enemies, new scouts may not be launched. Okay, that's fine. The remaining enemy now closes with the colony ship and the real battle begins. Again, you fire first, rolling for your surviving scouts, and then your mining laser, a d6 gun that inflicts 1 damage on results of 4 and 5, and 2 damage on results of 6. The captain operates the mining laser, which is upgraded automatically after recording 5 kills. Okay, I don't know where do we mark that? Oh, here it is, yeah, right here. Mark damage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, let's just roll again. Yeah, it is blummin' loud, isn't it? So, we rolled... No, I've forgotten already. We rolled 1d6 for the Nebuchadnezzar. It's a 4. 1d6 for the Leaf on the Wind. It's a 5, which gives us 1 hit. Let me move this down just a wee bit so you can actually see what we're doing. Maybe I'm gonna try and figure out once I actually get a arrangement that works, then we'll keep it there. But of course, this has also another log underneath it, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, the Serpico is going to roll a 1, so sorry, Slappy, a misfire on this turn, and Vitalia, that's a 4, and that's not gonna work either. So the enemy. Oh yeah, and we roll 1 d6 for the mining laser, which is a 4, so it's going to give us 1 more damage, and we've killed the third of 4 Mark 1 ships. So, it's their turn to fire. If they score a hit, roll 2d6 on the threat targeting table to learn where the damage falls. If a hit is recorded in an operable system or destroyed scout, apply the damage to the colony ship's hull instead. Gotcha. So, they are going to roll, again, another d6. Just 1. But it is a 5, so they hit, and we've got to roll on this threat table to learn where the damage... Oh no, that's not the threat table, sorry. This is it. Threat targeting table. D6 for round 1, and afterwards 2d6. So this is afterwards, this is round 2 of this combat. So we're going to roll 2d6, and it's going to hit our engines, which isn't good. So we have to go here. Reduce its functionality by 1 level, from 100 to 66, from 66 to 33, from 33 to inoperable, etc. Consult the section on system damage on page 18 to understand the repercussions. All right, so right now we've got engines at 66, everything else is at 100, and we'll figure out what that actually means once we get there. Here, engines, we have to roll... We have to roll 2d6 plus 1 for targeting rather than 2d6 plus 1 for targeting after. Oh, okay, so that means basically they can target us easier. Yeah, all right, sounds good. Simple stuff, I think. Just lots of it. Lots of simple things in a row. Okay, so we need to still kill them. So... Mark 1 enemy ships run out of fuel and are automatically destroyed at the end of the 3rd round of combat. So this would be the 3rd round of combat. So we can destroy them after this, or we can get up some kills, I guess. Oh, hang on! I didn't mark the kill for the laser, did I? Because the laser got a kill. So here we are, mining laser 1. Nice job, friend. Nice job, Captain. So, what have we got? Nebuchadnezzar, fire away. We're only targeting 1 ship, so if we roll a 6, then we win. And that is... I have no idea which dice that was. I don't know. I'm just going to roll it again. Okay, it's a 2, so it wasn't that one. Leaf on the Wind is going to give us another 2. This is quite terrible. Serpico is going to give us a 5. That is 1 hit. And the Vitalia is going to give us a 4, which is no hits. However, after this combat, luckily they are going to be destroyed. So they're going to roll 1d6 as well. If it's a 4, 5, or a 6, they're going to do some damage. It's a 1. And they are destroyed. Whew, all right, goodness me. So we've made it through the 1st round combat. We've made it through the 1st encounter. Now we need to scan the system, search the wreckage and scan the system. So, after the battle, roll d6 on the parts search table and scan the debris for useful parts. Add 1 to the roll if you fought a Mark 2 and 2 if you fought a Mark 3. Lovely. We found 2 parts. So that's good, I imagine. Parts are good. Parts are good. We've got 8 parts now. Scan the system. We're going to roll 2d6 on the system scan table to search for inhabitable planets. For the first 3 leaps, you'll apply a negative modifier. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that we don't find home in the 1st turn. I suppose that we could get lucky, but that would be unfair. When scanning the system, we can find home, an anomaly, fuel, etc. All right, so let's see what we're going to find. So we're rolling 2d6 minus 3. That's barren. So that's we're going to press on then, I guess. Let's move on. Right. So we can now spend parts to make repairs. We've got damage on our engines, but it's not massive. But we can fully repair a damaged system for 2 parts. We can upgrade a system for 4 parts. We can build a whole new scout for 6 parts. If upgraded system damage, it drops 66, but the upgrade is not lost. Once the system is repaired, you will repeat this benefit. Upgrade one system for free. Okay, scouts 50% are repaired at no cost after the battle. You can destroy one of your scouts in exchange for 4 parts. Wow, that's nice. Erase any names of the KIA scouts from the duty roster. Okay, blah, blah, blah. And then we begin again. So, yeah, I mean, let's press on, I guess. I don't think I'm going to repair anything just yet. Maybe if it gets really bad, we'll see. But for now, time to make a leap. Time to leap into space once more. So, we're going to roll on our threats table to see what we find. And it's a 6. That is 6 Mark 1 ships. Goodness me, it's a whole flippin' fleet of them. Let me hold on 1 second. I'm just going to refresh this because I'm not sure that my stream is coming through, and I want to be sure that it is. Okay, it is good. Alright, so we've got 6 Mark 1 ships. Goodness gracious me. We're going to have to do a lot of shooting. I think this is going to go up here, and my logs are going to go down here. I think that's the best way to do this. And I'm just going to pull these logs out when we get to them. So these are going to go up here, and these 3 are going to be my officer's log and my encounter log. That's how I'm going to work this, and I think that'll do. You can just about see... you can just about see everything, and yeah, that looks all right. Good. All right, so we've got 6 Mark 1s, I should say. So that's and we did how many? We found 2 parts. We didn't find any fuel, and we didn't have a B score. That's the billions of intelligent life forms we wiped out whilst raising their planet for fuel for our magnets. We had 3 combat rounds, and then everyone died. And this turn we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mark 1s facing us down. So, right, how do we launch more scouts? What did it say about that? Like, we can only launch 4 in the first round, but then how do we roll more? Visit scout keeps recall scouts. That's fine. Make repairs, bury your dead. That's okay too. Where? All right, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get to it, or when we really need to. Nebuchadnezzar is going to fire upon the enemies. Our wonderful scouts are being sent out. Solo Maddie is going to fire upon them and make a hit. You love to see it. That's 1. Leaf on the Wind. That's a 2. That's not going to work. Serpico. A 4. We're not doing great. And Vitalia is a 1. No. No. Then they fight again with 1, don't they? But then we don't. They only do scouts on. They only do damage on our scouts. So. Oops, where's my page 12? 12. Alright, so each remaining enemy gun, they've got 6 of them, so until its damage has been resolved. Yeah, okay, so let's do 6 dice. Can I roll them all at once? I guess I probably can. we have got 6 guns firing at our scouts, and we have got 3 hits and 3 ones. So kind of half and half, I guess. That's not great, but to determine which scout has been hit, we roll 1d6 on the threat targeting table. If there's no scout flying in the indicated position, no damage is done. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, d6 for round 1. So we're going to roll 3 dice and see which ones are hit. So, basically, 2 through 6 is bad. No, wait. We only have 4, so 3 through 5 is bad. I'm a bit nervous about this. That's really, really lucky. 2 superficial hits and 1... Oh, wait, that's lead scout. Okay, so we took actually 1 hit to the Nebuchadnezzar, which takes us down to damaged. To determine the severity of the damage, roll 1d6 on the scout damage table. Where's that? Scout damage. Scout damage. There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is nerve-wracking. Scout damage either superficial or scout destroyed. So it's a 2. Pilot injured. Wow. I'm sorry, Solo Maddie, but you have been injured in battle. We're going to need to heal you in the upcoming heal phase. A 50% scout keeps flying but subtracts 1. An inoperable ship must land immediately, and an injured pilot may stay in the air but deals only 1 HP damage on a hit. If a scout is at 50, it's dealt another. It's running inoperable. Blah blah blah. If it's injured again, they die. Okay, so basically, we don't want to get Solo Maddie in the line of fire once again. Otherwise, we're gonna have to come up with some more names, and that's the hardest part of these games. Exactly. Right. So now it's round 2, and we're fighting around our ship, our empathy class. So we're gonna roll for our attack again, and we're gonna do the Nebuchadnezzar. 5. You are injured, but you're still doing 1 damage though. So we'll take out one of these ships, and that's lovely. Solo Maddie gets themselves a kill. So you are golden. How do we only have 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2. I think I missed writing a kill down because one of them was on a mining ship, or one of them was a mining laser. But now I have 4 kills and only 3 check marks. All right, carry on. Sorry, someone's not getting credit for their work. Let's roll for Leaf on the Wind. Nope. Let's roll for Serpico. Slappy, I need your help here, man. Bring it, okay? And Percy de Rollo hits a 5 and takes out half of one of their scouts. Now they are rolling. Gosh, I need to, it would be nice to have this, like here maybe, yeah, okay. All right, now they've got now 5 remaining, so we'll do 5, and they hit on a 4, 5, 6. So they've got 2 hits there. And we're gonna roll, I think we roll 2d6 on... We roll 2d6 plus 1 on the attacks, plus 1 because of our engine capabilities, right? So 2d6 plus 1 is... Oh, I forgot to roll a mining laser too. 2 damage on results of 6. Okay, let me roll a mining laser real quick. It rolled away, but it's a 3, so it doesn't matter. They score a hit. They roll 2d6 on the threat targeting table to learn where the damage falls. Yep. If the hit's inoperable or destroyed scout. Yep. Okay, good. I just want to check that I'm doing this right, so I'm not just like plowing on ahead and doing something terribly wrong. All right, so they got two hits. So this will be the first one. and it's an 8 plus 1 is 9. That's the mining laser takes a hit. That's not what we want to hear. And then, so we'll do the mining laser, and 3 plus 1 is 4, which is the third scout. So the Serpico takes a hit as well. So, oh wait, sorry, I need to roll. I need to roll for the scout damage, not just take it down to 50% immediately. Okay, so mining laser is going to be at 66%, and I'm probably going to want to repair that. And the Serpico, unfortunately, we have to roll d6 for the damage, and that is the scout operating at 50%. That's not terrible, because at least we didn't lose another. At least we didn't get another pilot injury to Slappy Jones this time. Now that is round 2 done, and again they're all going to die, or they're going to be destroyed after round 3. So that's useful. But let's roll some dice. So the Nebuchadnezzar is going to target and miss. And the Leaf on the Wind, Ducky Smith at the helm, rolling that 6 worth of damage. So that's going to take us 2. Now Serpico is rolling at 50%. So what does that mean when we attack? I think it means that we roll less, obviously. 50%. Oh, it subtracts 1 from attack rolls. Okay, so Serpico is gonna fire, but hopefully I'm back. Hold on. We're back. Okay, sorry about that. Don't know what happened, but let's... Let me see if my hands show up. Yeah, my hands showed up. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. All right, sorry. Well, I'm not then if you just missed this, but the leaf... But the Leaf on the Wind just got destroyed. We rolled a 6, and the scout was exploded in a ball of space fire, and Ducky Smith's KIA. He was our best pilot. He had 2 kills to his name already, and we are down a scout. So it's not going great as far as I'm concerned. We are going to train a new recruit. So at the end of the next leap, recruits become 50% trained. At the end of the second full leap, since pilot death, we get to assign them to the roster. So come up with some names of our new recruit, but we've got 1 new recruit in training as we speak. Wow, that's... Ducky, you will be missed. You will be missed. Yeah, wow. L. Ducky Smith is going right here. Yeah, Percy, you're up. Kills 2. No rank, but you know what? He gave it his best shot. Okay, he gave it his best try. So that's the end of round 2 in that combat. And then, oh yeah, so I don't know, I'm not sure how much you missed, but we took a hit to sick bay, a hit to the mining laser, and they destroyed a scout. So it's been a pretty bad fight as far as we are concerned. I'm probably going to want to fix some of my parts at this particular moment, but before we can do that, we've got to clear out the rest of these Mark 1 ships, of which there are still 4 hanging around. We've got Serpico at 50%. We've got Leaf on the Wind is gone. Inoperable, or I should say destroyed. And we've got Nebuchadnezzar firing. So we've got Nebuchadnezzar and Vitalia basically at full health, and Serpico is only going to do damage on a 6. So that's Nebuchadnezzar. That is Serpico on 5. You know what? I'll say that's Vitalia, so we can actually take some damage. And Serpico Give me a 6. It's a 2. So Vitalia is going to do 1 damage, and I suppose I'll use that to take out this third Mark 1. So Serpico, Slappy Jones gets himself another kill, and he is now our living, at least, best ace in the squadron. So we now fire our mining laser for 1. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I feel like the mining laser has done more damage than anybody else. 2 damage on results of 6. That's brilliant. So they're only firing 2 times now, which is good. Mining laser gets 1 kill marked. That's there. And they are going to fire again on this here. Oh, sorry, they're going to fire. How many have they got? How many have they got? 2. So they're rolling 2, and a 4, 5, or 6 gets them to roll on the threat. They have done it again. So 2d6 plus 1 for their targeting. I recognize that just rolled totally off screen, but that's a 5, a 4, plus 1 is the scouting bay. So the scouting bay is now going to take a hit. Goodness gracious me. So basically our entire system is down at 66%. We've got sensors and we've got the hull, but other than that, we're hurting. So we're going to have to probably use some of these parts, I would think. We've got 8 of them, so I think we should be all right. Oh, hang on. I forgot to check off one of our fuel tabs last time we went through a loop. So we're actually down at 5 fuel now. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Good. Great. I think. Good? Not good. Okay, maybe. Oh, hang on. This guy's injured. He should be rolling -1 too. Goodness gracious. Alright, so it's the end of round 3, so they are all dead, which is great, I guess. Let me just remember. So if a scout is a 50%, an injured pilot stays in the air but deals only 1 HP. Okay, so 5 or 6 does hit, but if the scout's damaged, then it's just the 6 that hits. I'm going to have to remember that because I can't keep reading this paper. Alright, we're going to roll a d6 on the parts table, which is, I think, somewhere over here, yes. Goodness gracious. And then we're going to scan as well. So, 1d6 on the parts table. We've rolled a 1 for 0 parts, obviously. And we're going to have to scan the system with 2d6, -2 this time. Oh no, I mean, for those of you just tuning in, that's pretty regular. You know, that's 3 1s in a row isn't unusual here. So that's another barren system, which means we are gonna, well, a few more systems of that, and we're gonna run out of fuel, which is also one of the lose conditions of this game, if I hadn't mentioned that before. So let's make some repairs. Let's think. Okay, so build new scout is 6 parts. So we could build ourselves a whole new scout, the Garlic. I like we've pre-named them. We've pre-named the scout Garlic. Eldaki Smith is done. Scouts of 50% are repaired. Okay, so scouts of 50% are repaired at no cost after the battle. Okay, that's great. So Serpico's back up and running. Solo Maddie is injured. So injured pilots heal according to the effectiveness of our sick bay, which is at 66%. So 66% sick bay, newly injured pilots injured for 2 leaps. So that means Solo Maddie has been. We'll have to mark down how many leaps she's been injured. Lovely. I need to remember that. I need to be looking at this. So Scout Bay, 4 scouts can launch. Only 3 scouts can launch from our Scout Bay next turn. So that's not good. Also, the mining laser is down, and the engine laser is, or the engine is down. So I think I'm just going to repair all of these. Repair an inoperable scout, no. Fully repair damage system, 2 parts. I'm just going to spend 6 parts and basically repair. I'm going to repair engines, mining, and scout. So we're going to take this down to 2. And all of these are going to be back up and running because I feel like we've relied quite heavily on our mining laser. And oh no, don't do that. Don't go away. And we're back up to 100% on everything else. So that should be good. You I need over there. I've got paper everywhere. If you can't tell, highly organized. Paper absolutely all over the place. Right. So, Ducky Smith, unfortunately, is being erased from the roster. I suppose we can put... Can we just put another pilot in? We can put another pilot in... Oh, no, we don't. There's destroyed, isn't it? It was totally destroyed. So, Leaf on the Wind is actually gone. Which means we can't put another scout... We can't put another pilot into the scout because we don't have any more scouts. So actually maybe I should have spent some money on getting another scout, but it's too late for that now. I've already erased it. So oof. All right, we'll leave Leaf on the Wind there as just a memorial. He wasn't a lucky ducky. Not whatsoever. He was the unluckiest duckiest. But you know what? Yeah, hopefully Percy can avenge him. Percy DeRollo flying the onion. Let's make... we didn't find any parts. We did scan the system. We did make repairs. We buried our dead. After 2 full leaps. To move an ace into the lead spot. Or to swap a healthy pilot with it. Oh, so we can swap a healthy pilot with an injured one. So that's actually pretty nice. So let's take Maddie out of circulation. Sorry, Maddie. And let's put Ricky Lionheart up front while Solo Maddie heals. So Ricky Lionheart is pilot number 5. And Ricky's going in right at top spot. Actually, you know what? Let's put Slappy Jones at top spot. He's been doing pretty well. I think it's harder for him to die, so I'd like to get him up to ace. So pilot number 3 is going there, and then taking over the role of Serpico is Ricky Lionheart, which does seem to that seems to make sense to me. Someone named Ricky might have a ship called the Serpico. Right, so we've done a little bit of rejigging, and that's good. Let's go, Ricky! Let's go! Let's go, Ricky! It's your time, my man. It is your time to shine. Let's roll on... Let's roll on whatever table... Where is it gone? Oh my god. Too many pieces of paper. No, that's anomalies. Nope. Hold on. Hold on, we'll find it. The body count is 1, so you weren't wrong in saying that someone was going to die, but it wasn't as many as you said. Kind of. Where am I? Where's my... I'm just... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Sorry. Alright, so, leap 3, we're rolling 2d6 minus 1. And we're going to add a leap to Solo Maddie so she can recover from her injury. And we're going to... at the end of the next leap. So this is... We'll have a new recruit, 50% trained after this encounter. 2d6 minus 1. Let's go. That's a 6. 6 plus 3 is 9, minus 1 is 8, and that's 1 Mark II and 2 Mark Is. Right, so we've got a big fatty essentially, is what you're telling me. 1 Mark II and 2 Mark Is. So that is this and this one. We also found 0 parts and 0 fuel, and we didn't kill any intelligent life forms. So that is grand. Well, we've got 3 remaining scouts, so this is going to be tricky because they are really going to need to do print charts on different colors of paper. God, that's a really good idea. I should probably do something like that right now. But as it is, we're just gonna have to shuffle through random. All the tables look the same. That's the problem. Like, how am I supposed to, at a glance, tell which one is which? I don't know. I just need a big, like a big drawing of a part. You know, like that's a spanner, and here's my alien. That's it. Not that this is going to help, but it is a nice, it's a nice thought. This looks on camera more like a dog bone, so there you go. All right, we're rolling. Sorry, we're rolling. I'm lost again. We're rolling 3 scouts: Nebuchadnezzar, Serpico, and the Vitalia, and we are firing them at all of these big buggers. They've got HP 5, and they roll 2d6 for damage, and they last for 4 rounds instead of 3. So this is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. The Nebuchadnezzar is gonna roll, and we need them. Who's flying that? Oh, so we need Slappy to come up. We need Slappy to come up good and get his ace. Dogbone and Pig Snout. Yes! Slappy, my boy. Taking him down. Do we do the damage to the big ship, or do we take out one of the little ones? That's the question. I think maybe we take out the little one just to, like, you know? And get him his kill, too. Slappy Jones is now an ace. And that means that he rolls an extra 1, I think, or gets a +1 on all of his rolls. Hold on, let me just double check the rules. Hold on, don't go anywhere. No, those are all. I had this idea that I was gonna like draw the planets out as we explored them, but at the same time, I think I'm doing enough, so that might just complicate things immensely. In fact. These are just rules and flavor text, so we don't need that. We might need this. Gotcha. Okay, so he is not an ace. He's a veteran, sorry. Eraser. Slappy, sorry. I pinned the wrong wings on you. You're a veteran, mate. You're going to add 1 to each attack roll. A pilot with 6 kills becomes an ace and adds 2. Lovely. Right, so that was the Nebuchadnezzar with Slappy Jones. Now we're firing from the Serpico with Ricky Lionheart, the rookie. Let's see if he can roll something nice. He has not rolled anything nice. And then the Vitalia with our Percy DeRollo. He needs to avenge. He needs to get a kill on the board, frankly. And he's got a 1, so that's not perfect, is it? Right, so they are rolling 2 dice for their Mark II and 1 die for their remaining Mark I. And they've got they are going to hit on 4, 5, or 6. Ouch. That is pretty bad. Okay. Luckily, this is in round 1, so we're going to roll 1d6 on the threat targeting table shown on the next page. Yes, okay, that makes sense. So, threat targeting. Where are you? Oh, no. See, I've done it again. Good lord. Threat targeting. 1d6 per hit, which means 3d6s. So let's see who's which scouts we're hitting. Please, please nothing. Please, just give me some ones, can you? The 5th scout, that doesn't exist. That's great. The lead scout, the Nebuchadnezzar, is going to take a hit. And the 3rd scout, which is a Serpico. So the Serpico and the Nebuchadnezzar are going to take a hit. The 5th scout is not. Oh no. Right. Well, let's see what damage gets done. The Nebuchadnezzar, please don't blow up the Nebuchadnezzar. Slappy Jones. He just... Oh, I need to write him. I need to write his other kill in there. He just made veteran. Please don't do this. It's a 3. No, stop. Stop it. Slappy Jones. KIA. Death count 2. Bloody hell. Serpico. Ricky Lionheart. Scout inoperable. Land now. Wow, this is a really brutal game. This is a really brutal game. We are dying by the handfuls at the moment. Right, so now I've got... Slappy Jones is dead. The Nebuchadnezzar's still up, but... Slappy. Kills 3. Rank. Ye will be missed, Slappy. Ye were the best of us. The best of us. Right, so, what do we do now? They're going to come and fight us at the ship. So we have got to... We've got the Nebuchadnezzar. We can't, I don't think we can actually, like... An inoperable ship must land immediately. And so, like, I don't think we can actually fight with... It may be recovered after combat. Mark damage and recall scouts as necessary before proceeding to Mark 2. New scouts may not be launched to replace those that have been damaged or destroyed. Brilliant. So now we've got 1 scout and 1 mining laser. Serpico is inoperable. Leaf on the Wind is destroyed. Nebuchadnezzar's pilotless. So the Vitalia, Percy DeRollo, is going to have to come up big on this next round of combat because we've got a Mark II and a Mark I staring down our captain's quarters, if you will. Percy, it's time for your performance review, okay? Percy, we've been to 3 different solar systems now, and I'm noting on your report that none of your kills have been checked in. Is this some sort of error, or is this you just haven't hit a shot yet? Because I'm gonna need you to step up, my guy. I'm gonna need you to step up. It's the mining laser's turn. The captain, at least we can rely on her to make some kills. No, we cannot. And so they are gonna fire 3 more dice. Mark II is firing 2, and Mark I is firing 1. And they've got 2 more hits, which is just brilliant. So they've got 1 hit on 7, which is the hull. That's bad. I know that's bad. Because I think if that blowed up, then we die. And we've got 1 hit. Oops, that was a 4 on the 2nd scout. Oh well, Leaf on the Wind is already gone, so you can't hit that anymore. Although, hang on. If the hit is recorded on an inoperable system or destroyed scout, apply the damage to the colony ship's hull instead. Oh, fantastic. Oh god. Right. Damage. 1. 2 on the hull. That is not good. 100% not good. However, that was combat round 2. So we've only got 1 more combat round until the Mark 1 dies, but then we've got 5 more damage on the Mark 2, which is going to keep smacking us in the face, I think. So, the Vitalia, it's up to you. Percy, I need you to come up big. Alright, Percy's getting a new nickname, which is the Uno. Percy Uno DeRollo is getting us nowhere. They are going to roll 3 dice. Oh, thank gosh, they've missed all of them. Good gracious. Alright, so that's good, because combat round 3 means that the Mark 1 is no longer a threat. It does mean, however, that we need to face down this Mark 2 for 1 more round. HMS. Yeah, I think it might have been a doomed voyage ever since we realized that we needed dice to power it. Like, the dice, even though the dice were on board, they were already our iceberg. We have got the Vitalia firing again at Percy. No, not at Percy, but by Percy. And Percy's going to fire upon the Mark II and do so much damage. It's going to be... You are watching this, right? Like, you are seeing these rolls. I'm not making this up. But Percy might be KIA, even if he doesn't get shot in a minute. Because I'm thinking about opening the airlock, if you know what I mean. The mining laser is going to have to come in clutch with a 3. So, again, the Mark II... Percy, I'm gonna need you to come in here. I'm gonna need you to help. What I was thinking about, I've been looking at new designs for dice towers, because I think we talked about this last time when I was rolling dice. Like, it doesn't feel right to roll space dice through a medieval castle, right? But I was trying to find some, like, spacey-esque kind of dice tower, and it's not very easy, but I thought about designing my own, like a nice little, like, weird obelisk that could be either like space or fantasy, you know, like it could be either way, like an ancient or maybe even like ancient future, you know what I'm saying, like ancient alien kind of obelisk. So I'm thinking about going an obelisk route. Let me know what you think about that. I also have been designing a 1-player logo dice tower, which, you know, I'm working on. It's more, I'm not very good at 3D modeling, so, you know, it's moving slowly. What am I doing? I'm rolling 2 dice because it's the Mark II. Yes, that makes sense. Mark II, 2 dice. I got some curse. I don't know what it is, but it's not good. They have got 1 more hit, and it's going to be on the hull. Like, because, you know, why would they aim at something less important than the hull, which will literally end the game if it gets up to 6. Now we're on 3. However, that was combat round 4, and so we have survived, theoretically, although at what cost? That was a Pyrrhic victory, if there ever was one. Okay, let's regroup. We're going to roll on the parts table. See how easily I was able to find that now that I drew my dog bone on it? Please give me some parts. Okay, we got 1 part. So that's... We're up to 3. So that's not great, but it's not at least the worst. Oh, hang on. We fought a Mark II. +1. We found 2 parts. We're up to 4 parts. Probably going to have to just repair the hull with it, but nevertheless, we really need to build a flippin' scout. Although at least we can... Well, we need to repair this scout, and... Let's see. No, I think we'll have a new recruit coming in. Hang on. No. We've got to have... that's tough. So actually, the next round... So, Maddie will be back this round, But after the next round, we'll get a new recruit. And all right, I'm just going to keep going because I'm talking about it too much without actually doing it. So let's scan the system and see if we can actually find some fuel, please. Because oh, hang on, we should have been. I needed to deduct some more fuel. We've got 4 fuel, which is essentially we're gonna die if we run out of fuel too. So system scan. This was leap 3. So we got rolling 2d6 minus 1. Oh, thank God. So that's 2 fuel. Lovely. Back up to 6, which is where we started. So that's great. Put it in coach. Do you mean like you wanna fly? You wanna fly? Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Let's go. We need recruits. I need recruits for my. I've got a great opportunity. If you want to become a scout pilot, don't look at the roll of honor. That's nothing to do with the opportunity. Just it's going to be great. You're going to further your career in my space force, and think about it. Apply here. Apply now. Right. We've searched the wreckage. We've scanned the system. Now we need to make some upgrades, and I think basically what we have to do is I think we've got to repair the hull. At least 2, right? Like maybe get it down to 1 damage. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do 2, and then and we'll keep 1 damage. Oh wait, hang on. No, because I need to repair an inoperable scout. So let's think. That is. Oh, that's 1 part. Okay, that's good. All right, so I've got 4 parts. So I've got 4 parts, so I can do repair the Serpico, get that back into operational status, and I can do 2 of these, and we'll keep 1 part just in case for whatever next turn, next leap, and we'll be good. Now then, who's flying what? Because Slappy's dead. Sorry, Slappy. Ducky's dead. Leaf on the Wind is destroyed. Percy, I'm thinking about just taking you out of the running, to be honest. No offense. Solo Maddie, though, is back, isn't it? So, actually, Solo Maddie's coming in. Solo Maddie, you're no longer injured. So, actually, Solo Maddie is going to take the controls. Solo Maddie, welcome back to your rightful place on the Nebuchadnezzar. And then we've got Ricky in the Serpico and Percy flying the Vitalia. Yeah, that checks out. Take off your injury. You are cured. And we've got a 50% trained recruit ready to fly after the next leap. So, let's leap, shall we? Let's flippin' leap. Where's my leap? Where's my leap check? Excuse me. Leap check. This is leap 4, so that's just 2d6. Gives us 5, which is just 5 Mark 1s. So that, I feel like we can get some kills on the books for this one. If I feel like we can really do a job. We found 2 parts, and we found 2 fuel, right? Wait, did I search for fuel? Yeah. Slappy was a squirrel in Animaniacs. Did you know they rebooted Animaniacs? There's like a whole new season on like Hulu, or I think it's on Hulu or HBO or something. There's like a whole new Animaniacs season. I watched like the first like 2 minutes because I was like, what have they possibly done to Animaniacs? It's very, every single joke was like self-referential, which I thought was actually kind of funny. It was like a throwback to like everyone who had originally watched the Animaniacs, right? Like I think it's like all of every joke's like a nudge, nudge, wink, wink to like, hey, we're back, and we're like kind of selling out. But it's pretty fun. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole episode, but it was all right. I mean, it was as zany as you might imagine and or remember. All right, so we've got so I think we found some fuel. We did find fuel. I'm sure we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that I didn't. Not that I remember, but that's not to say there wouldn't be for the rest of the season. All right, leap 4. We've got 5 Mark 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's okay. They're not too bad. They've only got 2 damage each. And let's go intercept them with our 3 beautiful scouts. Nebuchadnezzar, Maddie, you're up. That went very far away, but it was 2, so I'm sorry, but you missed. Serpico, Ricky, I need you, my guy. All right, it's up to Percy, which is never a good place to be. Oh, all right, Percy's been having some shooting practice. Not bad. Okay, we're getting closer to the target here. That's progress as far as I'm concerned. However, the fact that they're 5 dice does make me a little bit scared. That's 3 hits onto our scouts. So let's see who they're shooting down. The 5th scout, which we don't have. Wait, yep, the 5th scout, which we don't have. The 2nd scout, which we don't have. Yes! We don't have any scouts in those positions because they've all been destroyed or not created. Garlic is in the works. Love it. That's teamwork. Right, what was I doing? That was the first round of combat, and we didn't die, so that's brilliant. Round 2, I remember these guys only last until round 3, so that's also nice, because we just need to last a couple more rounds. So we've got the Nebuchadnezzar. All right, get on that turret. Yeah, I'm either Chewie or R2-D2 maybe. Yes, you love it. All right, nice firing, Maddie. We've got 1 damage onto the Mark 1. Serpico, we have got 0 damage from Ricky, and Percy DeRollo is gonna roll. Oh, Percy, I had such high hopes for you. Such high hopes, Percy. Look what you've done. Look what you've done, Percy. Percy, you're going to be getting put on disciplinary warning pretty quick, not going to lie. Well, they still have 5 guns to fire at us, so this could be a bloodbath. Let's see how it goes. They've got another 3 hits. And let's see what they're going to do. Actually, I should set these aside so that I'm not forgetting them. So this is the first one. That's going to hit the 5th scout, which is not there, but on this round it goes towards the hull, so that's great. So that's going to the hull. I guess I'll just do that now because I will forget. So damage on the hull is back up to 2. We'll do this one, and it's going to be a 6, which is the lead scout. So that means that for scout damage, Nebuchadnezzar, solo Maddie, please don't. She just got back from sickbay. Scout inoperable. All right, that's fine, I guess. Solo Maddie, you're not having the best of luck. And 2 more dice for the 3rd hit onto the 2nd scout, Leaf on the Wind, which does not exist because it got blown up. So that puts our hull damage back up to 3. Goodness gracious me. We're a rickety flippin' colony, aren't we? We are not holding our own against these monstrosities, these alien monstrosities. I forgot that I drink here. Yes, that's good. All right. At least you're not dead, though. Oh, is it? Oh gosh, sorry. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Looks good. I think it's good. Now I'm having a. Now I'm like trying to figure out where my hands are, versus. I think we're all right. Okay, that was round 2. So now let's roll again. Now we've only got 2 scouts though, the Serpico and the Vitalia. So the Serpico, Ricky, and Percy. Percy, you're getting closer. And they still have, again, another 5 combat. And that is a weird bunch of dice, but they've got 2 more hits. So 1 hit is going to go on... No! On the lead scout. Oh, but it's inoperable, so it's going to go to the hull, which is not great. And is going to go on the hull. Just directly on the hull. We are going to need to find some parts this turn because we only have 1 more hull damage to take before we die. Which could be a blessing at this point, given that we are just going down in flames. That was the end of round 3, so all of the Mark 1 ships ran out of fuel and die. Luckily for us, that's a very lucky. I think we've. How many ships have we got past? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19 ships we've got past, and we've only killed 4, 8, 9 of them. So less than half have been killed because of us, and more than half have been because of their slow and terrible fuel consumption. So that'll teach you for driving a Ford F-150 in space rather than a delightful, I don't know, E-Golf or whatever we've got. Whatever this is, whatever the E version of that is. The Bundle Hump 4 is it's not going so hot, is it? Oh, I should be adding leaps since incident on here. Well, I mean, is it since incident? Because, to be honest, there's been a lot of incidents. Let's roll for parts, please. We fought 0 Mark 2s this turn, so we're going to not plus anything to the roll. But we did get a 4, which gives us 2 parts. Thank goodness for that. That's going to give us up to 3, and I think I'm going to have to spend all of those on hulls. And then let's roll for the system scan and hope that we can get something good, I guess. I don't know. This was leap 4, so we're going to add just 2 d6. Oh, oh my gosh! What? We've done it! We've literally... we've rolled home. We've rolled home. We've rolled home. We've rolled home. I think it was the bubbly bounce. I think that's what did it. We caffeinated my dice. I don't know. Can it be that easy? That's why I'm checking in the rules. I think we've won. When scanning the system, you may find home. If the planet is inhabitable, there's no need to go on. You found home. and your journey is done. Well, there you go. That was simple enough, wasn't it? But you know what? Fair dues to Percy, because not a great eye, but hey, he made it. He evaded. Maybe he was just taking evasive maneuvers. That's why he wasn't. That's why he wasn't landing any hits. So essentially, Solo Maddie made it with 1 kill. Percy made it with 0 kills. Ricky made it with 0 kills. S. Moby Klaus didn't even feature. He didn't even get a ship to drive. Leaf on the Wind unfortunately was destroyed. And the Nebuchadnezzar is inoperable, but that's okay because we've found our planet. This is maybe where I need to draw a nice this is where I can draw a nice space portrait. Yeah, there you go. So I guess, I suppose basically the game is like holding out until you can roll enough. And I just got really lucky on that roll. Because you have to roll 5 or 6, yeah, plus 5 or 6 and a 6 and a 6. So what's that, like 2 3/36 of a chance? So 1/12 of a chance? Is that right? Yeah, me neither. I kind of saw like the hull going down in flames. Literally, we have 5 out of 6 damage on the hull, and we had enough fuel left. Oh, I forgot to roll for the mining laser, I think, last turn. Well, there you go. That is last ship, and yeah, I could get into this. Like I said, I have to. Oh, I'm on Pacific time, Lord Richards. So I am at 8 o'clock. How is Puerto Rico? How are you guys doing over there? I miss it. I was there a few years ago, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I have a fellow that I know in Seattle who runs a big runs one of the like foundations out there that was helping rebuild stuff after the hurricanes, and he was he's a great guy. It's good, awesome. Well, thanks for staying up. Thanks for staying up with me, and thanks to everyone else. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for playing along and giving me some good names and giving us some characters. I would play this again. I think, man, it gets brutal when you're only when your win condition is a 5 or a 6, and the enemy's win condition is a 4, 5, or a 6. That's tough. That's a tough game right there. But I do like rolling dice, even if it's good fun. I do, or even if I should say, even if I'm not very good at it, it is good fun. Yeah, our lockdowns are easing, but my wife is immunocompromised, so we only leave the house like past midnight anyway. Like I haven't really, other than to like run in and out of the pharmacy once a month. We don't leave our we don't leave our house anymore. Not that I did anyway. Yeah, that's right. No way to manipulate the dice rolls. Like you get what you get. I guess you get modifiers on the tables, and you get modifiers if you either like get injured or get better, like get a lot of kills. But yeah, it is interesting. Yeah, for sure. I liked that's why I liked the Space Fleet Commander, because there was that way to like keep some dice and re-roll others and like build up a kind of like a hand of dice, which is kind of fun. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, that's thank you so much. I had a good time. I had a lovely time. As always, love playing with you guys. Well, yeah, I'll put the link to this in the description. Thank you again. I don't think Livevine is here, but thank you, Livevine, because Livevine sent me this, and it is most appreciated. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much. It's wonderful of you to send this over, and And many, many thanks. If you guys have any other suggestions that you want to see in live stream, any other playthroughs you want to see, then let me know. And yeah, we got some good stuff coming up on the channel. So keep your eyes out and keep your ears open. Come join us on the Discord if you have not already. That is always a great time. Come battle me in the RPG land because Thag's getting too good. He's getting, his level is like way up there. I'm lagging behind. So come play the RPG over on the Discord and back me up here. We need to fight a dungeon or something. That's gonna be it. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Lord. Thanks everyone else who is out there watching. Thanks for joining. Until next time, I will see you later. Thanks everyone. Have a good night.